kid, he was part of the P-61 night fighters. And what those are is a three-person airplane that they fly at nighttime. It's like a fighter jet, but it has three people. They have a pilot, navigator, bombardier, and then, like Granddaddy was, and then a gunner, which is an enlisted man. The two guys in the front, those are usually officers.
Yeah.
And then the gunner is usually an enlisted man. That's what Mr. Miller was. He was the gunner on these planes. And notice how I said it was the night fighter, which means that they fought at nighttime. And he also mentioned it sometime during the interview that we did with him, that they had a rudimentary radar system where they could detect other planes and specifically bombs flying in it. And what they would do is, like, you know, in Germany they had the big Bertha of World War I. There was a huge cannon that they wouldn't have to fly an airplane over Britain. They would have a huge cannon in Germany and shoot Britain. They would shoot England from Germany. These huge, they would shoot huge rockets and stuff.
Yeah.
And what they would do, the buzz bomb, I mean, they called them buzz bombs, or at least that's what Mr. Miller called them. And they, like, you know, big, huge missiles. And what Mr. Miller would do, their little night fighters, his little squadron was called the Black Widows. They would go and shoot down those missiles that were flying mid-air, whether they would, like, they'd use the radar to find it. So whether they would, you know, shoot it and it would blow up, or, this is really fancy, they would go up to it, like if they didn't want people to see them there, they would fly alongside the bomb and get their wing and tip it and knock it off course. They would hit a bomb mid-air with their
unbelievable
wing and knock it off course. And so, and that's what he did. And
at night.
At night. So they only had radar pretty much to see. And of course, I'm sure there are other things as they would do that so that way. I mean, maybe they had to have the gunners because the bomb may have had.
All the buildings back, we were staying in tents.
Yes, sir.
And they started the invasion, and we were flying at night, and they told us to increase angel. We didn't know that they was going to do all this stuff. And boy, everything went to fire, and we got where those guns were, we got to shooting them.
Yes, sir.
Back to the P-47s and the bombers come back. And we took that a small time going down there. They went back to reload and regas and all that. And we were flying. Boy, I've never seen as many dead people in all my life.
Yes, sir.
And don't want to ever see it again.
Right.
But I was fortunate. I had a plane and made every mission and didn't have an abort on any of my flights.
Yes, sir.
Until one time, the two paratroopers was wanting to ride over there and find out where they was going to drop.
Yes,
Where
sir.
they was going to drop them.
Right.
And we showed them, or they showed them rather. I couldn't fly with them because there wasn't enough room on the plane. And they got 400 holes in my airplane.
Wow.
50
Lord.
caliber,
50 caliber. Wow. Yes.
And it didn't knock it down.
Wow.
The only thing you got was a hydraulic system. It shot one of the lines into.
Yes, sir.
And we couldn't let the nose wheel down to that P-61. And they had to come in and light and then get off the runway and let the nose wheel down.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then that was one time, and then the next time that we was going to fly, we had to use oxygen, and I had to food, and they wouldn't let me fly, and I lost my airplane and pilot, RO, and my adjutant. All three of them died in it.
Yes, sir.
Oh, goodness.
And you talk about something.
About what year was that? What year Do you remember?
1942.
Yes, sir.
42.
And that was, from then on, they wouldn't let me go to gunnery school. I wanted to go to gunnery school, and they wouldn't let me. And of course, we didn't have a gunner on that P-61.
Yes, sir.
And yeah, I made corporal when I was taking basic training.
Yeah.
And I mean, flew a little AT-7 navigation training
Yes, sir.
plane up here at Monroe, and we'd fly to Hondo, Texas. I mean, not Hondo, but down to South Texas every night.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But I came on, I had a lot of pictures that I made in the air and everything.
Right.
And they told me when I came back that he was going to ship me to, they shipped me to Alhambra. And I got down over there. They told me that a month before that I was going out there, but I was going to have a month off to get my told we was going to another base and everything. And during that time, I had enough points to get out.
Yeah.
And I got out, and all my stuff went to California.
Yes,
And
sir.
I lost every.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
I lost all my pictures, and I had a few left, but I didn't. It was 18 millimeter film,
Yes, sir.
and I didn't get to bring home any of it.
Yes, sir.
I don't know, it was bad. And I lost my cousin. He made 50 missions
Yes, sir.
out of
Wow, yeah.
South America, going over there to England, and then Italy coming in the other way, and they told him that if any of them had wanted to volunteer to go to China, and go to China and bomb one mission of bombing,
Yes, sir.
that they could come home and they wouldn't have to go back.
Yes, sir.
And he went over there with them, and they shot him down, and shot his plane down. All of them got out of it except the pilot and him. He did get out. He got wounded. They shot him, and he was wounded and couldn't pull his ripcord to get out. So they pulled it for him, and he got out of the plane, and he's slow about coming down, and the planes just kept him shot up.
What was his name?
Lamar Humphreys,
Yes, sir.
and he was from West Monroe. Then Aubrey Humphreys, his uncle, he was in that Hawaii when they bombed it.
Yes, sir.
Pearl Harbor? Yes,
Wow.
sir.
Yes, sir.
And I tell you, it wasn't funny, but I prayed a million times.
Yes, sir.
The good Lord blessed me for it too,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
and it's still blessing me.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Everything to go to the South Pacific.
Yes, sir.
We got, just as we got the canal started through the canal, they dropped the atomic bomb
Oh, wow.
over there, and
yes, sir.
and they turned us around and sent us back to Marseille.
Yes,
The
sir.
next day we came home. That was
Yes,
the
sir.
best
Wow.
news I ever had in my life.
Yes, sir. I know.
I pray for those boys that got killed,
Yes, sir.
and especially those on the beach here.
Yes, sir.
Did your family live in Kelly at that time?
Yeah.
How did they feel about, I know you talked about your cousin and the loss of him, but how did your family feel about you fighting over there and our local people fighting over there? Did they support it or did they not support it?
They supported us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
very
Good.
much. And when I came home, I never got so many hugs in all my life.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
That's
right
wonderful.
up there, did it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
That's right.
I love my Lord.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Us too.
I just, I hope we never have to do that again with the Brady's.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Feel sorry for them. But I'm gonna have to run.
Well,
Yes,
thank
sir.
you so much
Thank you,
for
sir.
taking time today, and I hope we see you Sunday over here at the Memorial Day ceremony
If I'm living, it'll be Sunday afternoon,
Yes.
at 2:00.
2:00.
But it'll probably last, a couple of hours, 2 or 3 hours.
Well, back there then, Bernard Miller, Ray Bernard Miller.
Yes, sir.
And I was born and raised in Kelly, Louisiana, just
Yes,
north
sir.
of here. And I joined the Air Force. I had a scholarship to LSU, and I went 2 years up here Northeast, and went to LSU in the summertime, and I had a working scholarship.
Yes,
And I
sir.
was working in the creamery down there, and they told me one day about 6 weeks before the school started next term, and told me that, they asked me how many years I had in, and I told them 2 years in college. And they said, well, I advise you to go ahead and wait, because you're eligible for the draft, and if you'll wait then, and because if you go on to school this year and they call you right in midterm, you won't get an excuse. So I waited, and I quit and come home, and waited to be drafted. And so I worked for an oil company. I went to work with them. I was 18 years old.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Justice was superintendent then. He, when I walked in there, he said, son, are you able to do a man's work? I was 18 and I weighed 125 pounds and was just 5 foot 7 inches tall.
Yes, sir.
And I was real small. And I said, all I ask, Mr. Justice, just try me. And if I don't do it, well, I can't do it, well, I'll quit. And so I went to work, and I worked almost a year with them. And we went to Cotton Valley to work up there, replace a gas line. And while I was up there, a buddy of mine, they had the buddy system going on. We went to the
Yes, sir.
Shreveport Fair and we joined the buddy system. And we were buddies there for just about a week.
Yes, sir.
And we brought all of our stuff home and went back and be back up there. We thought maybe in a couple of weeks, but they told us because that was on Saturday, and they told me to come back Sunday, be there at 6 o'clock.
Oh, yes, sir.
So we did that, and they sent him to Beauregard and sent me to Fort Walton, Texas. And they issued my clothes out there. It was an Army base, and they issued me clothes, and the only thing that fit me was my tie and my handkerchief.
Yeah.
And even my cap was too big.
Yes, sir.
And I just went in there and they didn't ask me what size or anything. Because I was in the Air Force.
Yes, sir.
And they threw them clothes out there. The first pass I got, I had to roll my pants up. They were too long. And the first pass I got, I went out there and my service cap was too big for me. And a lieutenant was out there at the gate when I started leaving Selman Field up here. And he said, "Soldier, where you think you going?" I said, I'm going home.
Yes, sir.